During a brief lull in the tournament, Florence puts on a display of Calcio Storico, the 400-year-old ancestor of modern football. It allowed us to see how much the modern game has progressed from its rough and tumble origins, or perhaps how little. Argentina's second match against the Soviet Union, and goalkeeper Pompidou breaks a leg in a collision with his own defender. His replacement is Sergio Goycochea, whose preparations have been limited. The Colombian league where he plays had been suspended after the shooting of a referee. Maradona is quick to lend a hand, proving that after Mexico, God is truly ambidextrous. Trollio heads Argentina into the lead. Bezanov's tackle is straight out of the 16th century. And after the two Cameroonians, he becomes the third player to be sent off for clipping Canigia's wings. Another free kick set up Burruchaga for Argentine's second. After their shocking start, they were back on course, and a 1-1 draw with Romania took them through to the second round, where they faced a difficult match against their arch-rivals, Brazil. In their group matches, Brazil had begun promisingly. Careca's two confidently taken goals, complete with the Mila twirl, had outgunned Sweden's solitary strike from the promising Thomas Brolin. But against Costa Rica, conquerors of Scotland, the Samba lost its stride in the face of Conejo's gallant goalkeeping. A deflection set up the winner for Müller, but this Brazilian team seemed capable of prose, not poetry. And it was Leighton who composed the requiem in the Scotland match, fumbling Alamau's shot to provide the winner for Müller. Yet Brazil's 3 straight wins suggested that they'd have the edge on struggling Argentina. Turin knew that it would be a hard-fought match, and if it was to be tough on the pitch, it would be tougher still in the South American commentary boxes.
da esquerda para a direita, da esquerda para a direita, da direita para a esquerda, porque os argentinos, com o ritmo de antes, estavam meio tontos em campo. E agora já começam a respirar mais aliviados.
Falou Vianney, Carlela vai Brasil, bola do branco no fundo do campo para Ricardo Rocha. Ele corre muito, evita que a bola saia para fora do terreno.
All the excited chatter could not disguise a substandard Brazilian team. Overly defensive and short of attacking support for the splendid Careca, Brazil had neither the luck nor the skill to get past Argentina's new goalkeeper, Goicoechea, who would soon cease to play like the male model he used to be.
Tem participação importante na partida. O rebate volta para o Brasil no campo de defesa pelo setor esquerdo. Bola do Ricardo Gomes. Recolhe para a seleção do Brasil. Protege bem a bola no recuo. Meteu para Galvão. Galvão de perna direita à frente do círculo central. Meteu boa bola outra vez para Dunga. Dunga tem Careca. Miller se mandando pelo comando. Tentou o toque na frente para Alemão. Deu errado. Vem para cortar Trólio. Trólio para Maradona. Que toque do Maradona.
Brazil dominated the game for sure. But even the expectations of their own commentators began to flag.
Até agora, pelo menos. O Dunga chutou, chegou 2 vezes e lançou. O Alemão bateu 2 vezes chegando. Então, há revezamento, Vianney, muito bom. O Valdo está solto. E o Dunga
And then, in what seemed like a flashback to 1986, Maradona produced a brilliant individual moment to set up Canija for the winning goal. And the commentator for his party piece. Maradona exults in a victory which takes the champions through to the quarterfinals and gives thanks to his sponsor. Brazil's eclipse was matched off the field, where their supporters, usually the most flamboyant of all, were upstaged by the lads from Ireland. Dublin plumber Joe McDermott never seemed to stop smiling, except when Gullit of Holland scored against them in Palermo. A mixture of homegrown players and Englishmen with Irish relatives, the Ireland team had a no-nonsense approach to football which drew criticism from those wanting more sophisticated style of play. But while they may have lacked the individual brilliance to win games, the Irish, as a team, didn't know how to lose. Their English manager, Jack Charlton, himself a World Cup winner in 1966, had a simple enough formation. 10 defenders, 10 midfield players, 10 forwards, with Packy Bonner in goal behind them. boys chased the ball like dogs after a rabbit, and usually got their teeth into something. Niall Quinn jumps on Van Breukelen fumble and equalises. With 3 straight draws and an identical goals tally, Holland and Ireland both qualified for the second round. But the drawing of lots to define positions left Holland with a short straw of West Germany. Ireland went north to Genoa to face Romania. The Irish fans booked themselves another 2-week sick leave from work. The team cancelled the return flight they'd booked, checked into the Hotel Scotland no longer required, and stocked up on suntan cream while Big Jack rehearsed Bonner for a penalty shootout. Which is exactly how the game was decided after a goalless 120 minutes. Bonner saving the 5th kick from Timofte. Which left veteran defender David O'Leary to put Ireland into the quarter-finals and their fans into ecstasy. Ireland would face the winners of Italy against Uruguay. Now that the tournament had reached the sudden death stage, the referees would come under incredible pressure. The experienced English official George Courtney was put in charge of this potentially volatile match, which promised a stern test of FIFA's new guidelines on fair play.
Ireland through, eh? Fantastic. The thing is that I've been educated in this business for so many years now, the adrenaline doesn't flow. I hope it doesn't sound arrogant, but we're educated to cope with this sort of stress. And it's during the game is a different thing, but the